don't disinherit your kids if you can help it. There's lots of reasons why people sometimes feel that way, but if you do, there is one secret. My name is Philip Bruce. I'm an estate planning attorney with Stone Arch Law Office here in Minnesota. So it's not uncommon for folks to approach me and say, we want to leave things to our kids, but not this kid. And I understand that there's always things going on with families. There's always more than meets the eye. I would always discourage people from doing this. If there's a way to bring that person back into the fold during life, of course I know you would do it if you could. And oftentimes there's a lot to be said for leaving or letting bygones be bygones and not extending that acrimony indefinitely after death. That said, sometimes you just can't get around it. So here's the one thing you need to make sure you always do if you're disinheriting someone from your will or revocable trust. And that is, don't completely disinherit them. That sounds a little bit strange, that sounds a little bit counterintuitive, but here's the problem with leaving somebody zero. There is no incentive to not hire a lawyer and challenge the will. If they're not getting anything anyway, then what's the worst case scenario? They pay some lawyer bills and they end up with nothing. That's it. If there's thousands or tens of thousands or hundred thousands or $1 million at stake here, that's kind of a low risk proposition. So here's what we always do when we're in this situation is we still leave them something. Maybe we have 3 children, 2 of them are getting most of it, and we're giving $50,000, $10,000, $5,000 to the one child who we wish to not include. And then we have a provision in the document, and it says if anybody challenges this document, they lose their inheritance. So what we've just done is we've created a disincentive for them to sue. Now I'll give you a little disclaimer. Every state's a little bit inconsistent on whether this is enforceable or not, but I can tell you one thing, when they see that provision, it decreases the likelihood of them wanting to lose the for sure inheritance, $5, $10, $30, $50,000, $100,000, it all depends on the estate. It decreases the likelihood that they're going to challenge it because they might lose that. Losing something is scarier than losing nothing. So my advice is always don't disinherit the kids if it happens, and I know it does. That's the one thing we always want to make sure we're doing. Any questions, give my office a call or certainly shoot us an email.